I was in my office, and one of the men said there's an article about this subway car that was removed from Golden's Deli in Staten Island and then left in Brooklyn. And what had happened was the man who owned it, don't recall his name, but he had to move the subway car because the Con Edison had built some sort of a plant behind him, and it would have been trapped forever. And I said, listen, I'm interested in it. His name was there. I tracked it down, and I found the subway car, and the rest is history. I mean, we got it. I contacted a company, Hours Moving and Rigging in Manhattan. They went out to Brooklyn. They put it on a flatbed, brought it up here, arranged for a crane, and we craned it into the spot it is now. We had already poured the pad, and I had electric ready to go on. So it was a feat that was completed with one fell swoop of bringing the subway car here.
And why did you want to restore it?
Well, doesn't every kid want to have their own train or their own subway car? I grew up in Queens and the five boroughs, and we used to ride the trains every Saturday, and for 10 cents or 15 cents you could get on the train, and after a while even the subway, the token people used to let us go underneath the turnstile because they knew we were kids, and that's what we did every Saturday for entertainment. So I think every kid wanted to have a subway car. Every kid wanted to have their own train. So, unfortunately, my childhood didn't end till I was 60 years old. So that's why I wanted it here. And I knew that if I brought it here, the original intention was to semi-restore it and then put all my Lionel trains in here, have the trains running. And then after I did this, I got it this far restored, I said I'm going to go the rest of the way and make sure that it remains as a subway car and not turn it into some sort of, toy area for the trains. And then my daughter got married up here, and so I decided to turn this into a bar, so it was a speakeasy the night of the wedding, and there was a little bit more scotch on the shelves then, but yeah, so that's what we did. And the back half of the car was missing because that's how it was connected to the deli. They cut it off, so there should have been another set of doors and another maybe 8 feet of the train, and I decided to make this the bar since the back was missing.
And do you mind saying how much you paid for it?
I think I paid $15,000 for it, and I was fortunate enough to convince the man who owned it that if I get it, I'll restore it and keep it forever. And so I do, and here it is.
And how much did the restoration cost? You had to go and find all these items and the original seating and these.
Well, there were seats here. The caning I had done, by a man in Newburgh, New York, which I think he has actually passed away. There's only one original portion of the seat which I can show you. If I tell you how much it cost me to restore it, I'll wind up in trouble with my wife because I told her it only cost $150. So
okay, so
I don't really know how much it cost. The man who built the house and built the daylight is the man who did the restoration with me, and I never kept track of what I spent here, but it was a fairly decent amount. So, but it came out very nice, and we painted with the original color, so I'm pretty happy with it.